What's cracking, Naptown? Saturday morning, week 11. I started off the week real strong with hours, and then give myself a blister on my thumb using a screwdriver, putting together a chicken coop. And so, I don't know, yeah, you see that? I'm not going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. It's getting better. It's, tomorrow I'll be right back up on the horse. Let's talk about, gratitude. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful that all I gave myself was a stupid blister. Because, it's pretty easy to slip up and hurt yourself significant enough that you can't practice good and proper. I can still practice my PI, I can still practice tremolos and stuff. Like, it's not bad. It's not the same, of course. All right. So, I know I've got I'm going to say 800 minutes in or something today and tomorrow. I can hit 1,000, no problem. I've been looking over the Google Drive and straightening it out. And it is sure handy to have, I'm going to say 25, 30 versions of a song as we were writing it, putting it together and straightening it out. There are a couple of versions where I sang a vocal melody that maybe I only did that version that I actually kind of like, that should be in the end result. And so going through and listening to 25 versions of the same song, I think that I found the vocal melody to go big on anything. And I'm really happy about that, because that's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and I've been fairly unhappy with for a long time. And now I think I found the note to hit, to repeat, to introduce the note that is gonna make it all work, and that's really fun. I think I found it this morning. I'm hyped. I think that it's getting pretty close to finishing up this EP, and it's pretty easy to see in the video record how if I went and hit my recording session 3 weeks in a row, that third week in a row, I was obviously way better, way tighter. And so that's something to really lean on, something to really concentrate on. Make sure you hit your recording date, 4 weeks in a row, so your stuff's real tight. But at the same time, I'm just finishing up. I think I'm just finishing up these songs. And so those versions from August, they were just sketches. They were artists' renderings of what a song might be. And it's really cool. I know I've said this before, but I wish I could have had Al's documentarian mindset throughout my whole life to look back at art projects, because it's really cool. Mr. Producer Man, he gave me a little speaker to listen to my turntable with. It's really nice. It's like Beats by Dre or something, and it's got really good low end, really good mids, really good highs. It's a tiny little thing, but it's real good. And so, man, I've been listening to records. And so I went out and bought a couple of records, and I was surprised to find some stuff that I was actually interested in. I found a Rough History of the Blues Volume 2 or something like that. And songs of the Great Depression. And so between those two records, there's not one track after 1940. It's perfect. And it's Rough History of the Delta Blues. And honestly, I listen to country blues. I don't listen to Delta blues very much. And so it's nice to have a collection that somebody thought was indicative of things. Like, when a person puts together a mixtape like that, they put a lot of thought into it. There was a reason they picked all those songs. And so it's been fun to listen to the Delta blues and the slide players, just because that's so outside of my wheelhouse. But I'm starting to identify the same motifs and the same lyrical ideas as you'd expect in every single style of blues. And so the record player, it's nice. It's got me turning off the video format, turn all the screens off in the house, and turn on a record. That's nice, honestly. I think I'm going to try to embrace silence in my regular life. I feel like I've been depriving myself of silence sometimes. And having some kind of YouTube video playing all the time is robbing me of my silence, even if it's boxing. So I think I'm going to consider less video format. All right, have a really good day.